I had a very interesting exchange recently with a male colleague whom I think very highly of. Here's the nice things that he said that I took great exception to. He was talking about how hard it is for women in business and in organizations when they're leaders because they are by nature so empathetic and so caring, and they've been forced to be more aggressive, more in that sense masculine, and what a burden it is on them because that's not authentic for them. It's a real stress. Well, I think that's poppycock. In fact, I think it's something much saltier than that. I think it is a very outdated, old fashioned notion to think that just because of our gender, women are just automatically more nurturing, more empathetic, more caring. In fact, it is the worst kind of stereotyping of all. Because when women act in ways other than that, we assume they're being inauthentic. And if women act that way, then we're uncomfortable with it. The fact is, there is no gender generalization. But, as long as I said that, I know so many women who are strong, independent, confident in business. The inauthenticity is that if they have to act in a way that they're supposed to act. It's sort of like in the 1950s, I think, on Madison Avenue in advertising, where it was said, by all those white men in ties, why don't we get a woman's point of view on this? So, for all you men out there who work with strong, independent-minded women, for all you women out there who are strong and independent, why must we always be forced into this binary kind of thinking? You're either more empathetic than men, and therefore you better act that way, but God forbid you're seen as weak, or you're just the opposite end of the spectrum and nobody wants to deal with you. I say that organizations, especially when it comes to thriving, vibrant organizations, has room not only for equity and inclusion and diversity of color and gender and sexual orientation, but it has to have room for a myriad of personality types. As long as you add value, that's what counts. Happy Women's History Month.